Oh, hello everybody. Good morning. Here I am having my cup of coffee in the morning because I need to refresh myself. Good coffee. Always from my lovely wife. Thank you, wifey. Um, I'm going to Batu Pahat and I'm going to share with you the adventure all along. Why? It is a simple thing going to Batu Pahat here in the district of Batu Pahat district in the state of Johor because I have something to do there. That I thought, right? If a foreigner, a tourist, drove like you have your own international license, driving license, and you would like to drive and enjoy the scenery of Johor in your own comfort, in your own pace of time, slowly but steadily, you wish to drive. Maybe you would like to to try and experience the smoothness or the quality of the highway in Johor. Why not? So I'm going to share with you the adventure all along while I finish up my cup of coffee, and we'll continue the journey in a while. So we are on our way, and as you can see, I have my navigation apps on, the Google Maps. I'm going to put the description, I'm going to put the link in the description down there, and I find that this is much better than the Waze app when you are using it in Malaysia or even in Singapore. So you do not have to worry about the direction of the destination that you want to go. You just switch it on, and then you would just firstly you have to have it online and connected to the internet so that you can search the destination, right? And then after you have searched and found your destination, what you're going to do is you can turn off your network data so that you can save on it. And while the Google Maps is in offline mode, it can still navigate you through the route towards your destination. So, and on top of that, as you can see, you can hear, I have my radio on, my FM radio on, because it can warn you about any incidents or traffic jams up there along the way. And on top of that, as a plan B, and also not the least important, is that the Google Maps that I've told you just now will also comes out with some notifications about any incidents or traffic jam as well. But in order to get that notification, you have to have it always online. So of course you would like to save your data if you have just enough, but it is very good to have it turned on online so that it can on real time inform you about any kind of congestion right in front of you, and also it will direct you, like suggest you towards the better route to take so that you can reach your destination safer and quicker as well. Okay, we have not reached the entry of the highway, but I just want to share with you, this is the Skudai Highway. As you can see, on both sides, especially the other side that is going towards Johor Bahru Town, Johor Bahru City, is always congested. So it's better if you do have an appointment and you need to reach your destination by a planned time. You need to plan your route first, right? Plan your trip, what time you should start your trip, and then you can at least try to avoid all of this congestion that will slow you down. We are about to enter the highway, but I have one more point to share. If you wish to rent a car, I may suggest that you rent a car that has some sort like a function that shows you how much fuel do you have, and is it enough for you to reach your destination. What I meant is, okay, look at the dashboard of my car. It shows there 343. With that kind of amount of fuel that is left in the fuel tank, I can drive 343 kilometers. So, and then you would like to see and look at your Google Maps apps, how far your destination is, which is on mine is 102 kilometers. So this means that I can reach my destination and also return to my place from the destination, from Batu Pahat to Johor Bahru, while I do not have to fill my tank because I know that I have enough fuel to go to Batu Pahat and back. So that is convenient, huh? Or else, if you do not have enough fuel, there are a lot of petrol kiosks along the highway for you to fill up. So this all depends on what I've taught you just now. What I've shared just now is to see and compare the destination on your Google Maps and also the fuel that you have left in your fuel tank. Yay! We are entering the highway towards Batu Pahat. And why am I so excited about this is, firstly, I seldom got the chance to drive using the highway because I'm not a constant traveler. I just have to, I have commitments, just to say I have commitments and I have to stay in Johor Bahru to take care of the family. And of course, I'm not a rich person, so I don't travel a lot. So yeah, I just have to live my life with what I have. So here we are. Oh, okay, right. Before I forget, right, just now I've told you about taking care of your fuel, whether it is enough or not. And secondly, but not less important, is that you have to check your tire pressure. Let it be the tire that you are using or your spare tire. Oops, I am taking the wrong way. I'm sorry. The problem about the roads in Johor Bahru is that the markings on the surface of the roads are all blurred out and it's very difficult to see the correct direction. That is why I took the wrong direction, because it's not that I use this highway every day. So all right, let me check my tires. Yeah, okay, make sure that you switch off your engines. All right, all my tires are checked and I found out that my spare tire needs some fill up. All the 4 tires that I'm using is all good, but my spare tire, sorry, one of it, only one, is a little bit needing some air to fill in. So it's good to have your tires checked, even though we have a lot of those service support teams along the highway where you can call up in case of emergencies. But it's good to have yourself prepared so that, of course, if you have an emergency, you can call them up. But it's good to handle your cases by yourself, because if you call up the emergency team, it's not that they always stand by for you. They all have their own tasks, and it might take some time for them to reach your point, the point there where you call them up, right? And with that, I have another emergency. From if you are Silver Fox, you will know that I always have to have a constant trip to the gents because I have a weak bladder. So the second emergency is to go to the toilet and ease myself, and let's go. Okay, that has been taken care of. And right, we are going to enter the highway. So to enter the highway, you should know, or you had already know, that we have toll to pay, toll to be paid at the toll plazas. So I'm using this touch and go apps because I'm using the RFID sticker that has been stuck in front of one of my headlamps, so that when I pass the toll plaza, it can just automatically deduct it from the balance in my touch and go. But if you are not using that, if you are using the touch and go card like this, you should make sure that you have enough efficient money in it so that you can tap this on the reader while you enter the toll plaza. So let's go.
Week where we explore the many faces of motherhood, and today we are speaking to Rajama Rose and Sarah Angu, foster mother and foster daughter.
Alright, so what were your initial feelings when...
Okay, this is a little bit tricky because once you've just exited that petrol kiosk, you have to immediately choose your lane, the correct lane to take before you enter the toll plaza. And in my case, it's on the most right of the lanes, so it's quite tricky to drive from the left to the right in a short distance of time. Am I saying it correctly? Because here in Malaysia, we drive on the left hand side of the road. Okay, we're done. Now we are officially on the highway, and let's enjoy the drive. Once in a while, you will see these kinds of signboards which shows you where you can stop to rest, to ease yourself using the gents and the ladies, and also to pump some fuel if you need some, right? But that is not the proper rest area where you can have your lunch or dinner or even breakfast, right? This is just an emergency, kind of an emergency pit stop where you can do your thing. More like important things, right? Compulsory things. As you can see, okay, now it's pointing that you are closing in like about 500 meters, and here it is. Petrol kiosk, gents, ladies, and also a place where you can stretch your legs and lie down to have some quick nap, because as you know, being sleepy on the highway while driving is not safe at all. So you can see a lot of lorries and cars stopping there under the shades of the trees to have some nap. Yeah, because probably they have been driving for the whole night.
You know,
Alpine F1 team will replace the under-fire Jack Doohan with reserve driver Franco Colapinto before the upcoming race in Italy next weekend. Catch up on all the latest sports news on stadiumspro.com today.
Life bring you the latest news, the most compelling stories, and the real conversations on the Light Breakfast. Good morning, it's the Light Breakfast with Terry and Leah, and we shall do your bidding for your all-time favorites requests. So make those requests. Give us a call at 03-9543-3333, or you can send them in via our Cellcom EG 5G Light line, WhatsApp your text or voice notes to 016-510-8888.
This message is from Serini. She wants this song because she said,
So I did told you that I have a very weak bladder, right? So here I am in the rest area of Machap. And I have to go to the gents again. Well, in a positive way, it's good enough because I can share with you guys what do they offer here in the rest area of Machap, a proper one. Firstly, I have to go to the gents. Okay, now that that has been taken care of, let's show you around this R&R area. You have fantastic vending machines. This one is from Starbucks. Which is not cheap, right? Of course, it's Starbucks. And they have Baskin Robbins. If the weather gets too hot and you're craving for ice cream, you have Baskin Robbins. Some local snacks. And here they have local delicacies for you to have your breakfast, lunch and dinner. They smell so nice, but I'm not so hungry yet, so I'm gonna skip it and have my tempo lunch that will be prepared by my wife later on. And here we have a kids playground, simple one, just to keep the children occupied while you have your rest. And yes, you can find ATMs as well over here. And they also have Zeus Coffee, my favorite Zeus Coffee. Is it still building up or is it still building up? So it's not ready for me to consume yet. So we were at the second floor and now this is the first floor, which has a few more of those stores. If you need some water, here is where you can have them. What do they have to the other side? Oh, some more stores. And far in the end, there's the petrol kiosk. Oh yeah, this building in front of us here used to be a motel or a rest house where you can rent to stay one night or a few, but it's not being used. Nobody is using them because everybody just drives along the highway and directly reaches their destination, because Malaysia is not so big, you see. You can drive from the most southern tip of Peninsular Malaysia and reaches the top part, the border to Thailand, in a matter of 12 hours. So you can just drive and make periodical stops along the highways. Here we have another playground, and yeah, as I say, you can just sit inside under these gazebos, under the shades. And if you do not wish to eat at the crowded places there, you can just buy them and then just enjoy them here. I've just passed the police post. That's why I kept quiet, because I do not know how they respond to a person shooting a film. In a highway rest area, they might have 1,000 reasons to stop me for safety or security reasons, but yeah, I do not wish to risk it, so that's why. I'm lucky that I have my Insta360 camera on my Talisman neck mount so that I can go stealth. Alright, these are the buses and trucks area. So, I'm done here. Let's continue on our journey. Okay, now we are reaching the exit to my destination, which is Air Hitam, heading to Batu Pahat. Okay, as you can see on the signboard here, Air Hitam Kluang Batu Pahat. So I am going to Batu Pahat, so this is the exit to take. So of course you have to slow down. There are many sharp curves to take while you exit the highway, especially when it's raining. The roads are slippery and you do not wish to skid your vehicle while taking these curves. Now it's dry, it's sunny, so it felt very comfortable and confident to take those curves. Right. So again, while approaching the toll plaza, you have to make sure that you are on the correct lane. And stop or even slow down very slowly as you approach it. So the toll is 7 ringgit and 46 cents. It's about almost 8 ringgit. So in US dollars, it's about $2 for a trip like around 90 kilometers. Yeah, 90 kilometers, and the charge is 7 ringgit and 46 cents or $2. Alright, so there we are. Some tips from me how to use the local highways in Malaysia, and I hope that this helps you guys that is coming to Malaysia, especially for the first timers. And I do hope that you will come to Malaysia, especially next year, where is the year to visit Johor. Visit Johor year 2026. Please come to Johor. We have lots to offer. Meanwhile, I would like to bid you farewell. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day!